Hi, everybody. It is time to update that front. The timing of the front coming in Sunday really hasn't changed a whole lot. Looks like it's coming in Sunday evening into the Willamette Valley and the I-5 corridor. The biggest update that I'm going to talk about is the fact that the weather models are really locking on to the fact that there's a fairly narrow precip band that comes in with the front Sunday evening into the overnight. And then immediately behind that, it's all showery precipitation with air that wasn't as cold as it looked several days ago. Meaning, with showers, if that's what it turns out to be, there will be plenty of time on Monday daytime into Tuesday where the temperature at 500 feet, 1,000 feet could actually bump up above freezing. And then the quick hitting nature of scattered showers and the intermittent nature of them makes it difficult to, number one, stack up much snow, and number two, to certainly predict how much snow will or will not be stacking up. So that is the overall message. And with that said, let's update this graphic. Now, timing is the same. Polar jet stream dropping south of our area by first thing Monday morning. None of that's changed. I want to point out something. This is the American GFS model. Here is the 540, 546 contour, which is still down around Salem and even south Monday morning. So we're in this cold trough, cold pocket, no doubt about it. But see my little dashed line? This is where the coldest of the air is, setting up to our north, okay? And that's why we're not getting into any super, super cold air. At one point, I was telling you that Monday morning we could have sticking snow at 500 feet. Look how I've lifted that. Now sticking snow first thing Monday morning as low as 1,000 feet. Clearly, that's nowhere close to the Willamette, to the valley. And this could be even scattered areas of 1,000 feet. And as we go through the day on Monday, I still have that snow level as low as 500 feet potentially at times, but with showery precip, it's going to be hard to get much. And will 500 feet actually stay at freezing or below for any lengthy period of time? Probably not. Okay, probably not. So here are my adjusted headlines. Coldest air, however cold that turns out to be, is certainly Monday morning through Tuesday morning or Tuesday noon. Snow level starting off around 1,000 feet Monday morning, but then during the day, it kind of bounces back and forth between 500 and 1,000 feet with showery precipitation. Total snow on Mount Hood from Sunday night through Tuesday, 1 to 2 feet. Here's the big change. Coast range and 1,000 feet in general. I've got to believe you folks at 1,000 feet are at least going to get some snow coverage at some point during the day Monday. And, heavy showers would quickly fire up an inch or two of solid coverage. And if the showers really get going and almost bank up against some of the elevated areas, which they may, you could have 6 inches of snow. Probably not grammatically correct, but I've got double question marks there, which just highlights my lack of confidence, okay? 500 feet, a trace to maybe you're in a spot that gets hit with prolonged shower activity and the temperature gets held down to around freezing and you rack up a couple inches at some point that may then go on to melt several hours later, pardon me, unless it's in the middle of the night. Snow level rises Tuesday afternoon to 2,500 feet and then continues to rise as we get into Wednesday above 3,000, maybe even all the way up to about 4,000 feet, okay? The one thing, and I'm going slow on these graphics because I want to get all my thoughts out. It makes sense to me that the weather models, like the futurecast that we show you on KGW TV, is too showery in nature, meaning if you look at the upper level patterns and you look at other items and the available moisture, it really makes sense that Monday could be fairly steady precipitation. And if that happens, then you folks are going to be more like 6 inches of snow or maybe even more up in Sandy. So again, my confidence with this is really weak, other than to say, I do believe this will be the potential snow level between 500 and 1,000 feet. So with all of that said, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the animations. This is Sunday morning. This is the GFS, American model, kind of future radar. Remember, much of the weekend is nice. My goodness, Portland hit 62 or 63 today. It's still going to be dry tomorrow. It's still dry when you wake up Sunday morning. There are well, here in Oregon, there are showers up across Western Washington. It looks like Sunday morning at 4 a.m. And then those showers going into the afternoon hours, here we are, slowly start working down into Portland for this is 4 p.m. Sunday afternoon, rain picking up. This is actually the frontal band coming in. So here's that frontal band. This is 10 o'clock Sunday evening. Sunday evening looks definitely rainy. But notice how it's kind of narrow, right? It's not very thick. That's what I was talking about. And then that's passed. And then here we are into Monday morning. And this is all showery precipitation. See the little broken bits of green color? There's maybe moisture picking up a little bit going into the afternoon. Then it breaks more into showers. Could we be mainly dry Tuesday morning? That's what this likes. And then Tuesday afternoon, moisture starts to pick up. There's actually a warm front that starts to come in the latter part of Tuesday and gives us this solid push of steady rain into Wednesday morning that you're looking at. And then here's maybe the biggest push of rain we have, or snow, up in the mountains that we have all of next week. This is Wednesday night into Thursday. Look at the yellow. Weather models say this could be 3/4 to an inch of rain Wednesday overnight into Thursday noon. There's a cold front that comes in midday. There's the cold front right there, late morning going into noon. And then showery weather it breaks into after that. And then here comes our next front, which is Friday evening, Friday night. So again, multiple weather systems next week. Now that just showed you precip. It didn't show you what was rain and what was snow. We know certainly along the coast and up and down the I-5 corridor, for the most part, we are just expecting rain. I say for the most part, there could be some snow showers around. Okay, let's talk about snow. This is just going to show you snow. All right. So this is Sunday afternoon, mainly dry up on the mountain until we get into the evening. Now here's the snow coming in. This is through first thing Monday morning. Mount Hood wakes up Monday morning, if this is correct, that would be 14 inches of snow. And certainly snow in the upper elevations of the gorge. Behind me, by the way, see this map behind me? This blue tone, that is the winter storm watch the Weather Service has popped up for the Cascades. Notice it does not include the lower elevations of the gorge, but it does include the upper Hood River Valley and Parkdale, etc. And then out here in Wasco County, that tan color, and then up into the Columbia Basin on the Washington side of the river, a wind advisory setting up for Sunday into Monday, Sunday afternoon, Monday afternoon, for maybe some southwest 50-mile-per-hour winds as that front comes in and the Columbia Basin winds start to roar, okay? All right. Notice Monday morning, very little snow over here in the Coast Range. Some decent snow, 10 inches up in the Olympics. Let's see what happens Monday during the day. Here we are, 4 p.m. Now we're up to 19 inches of snow in Mount Hood. This shows it could be 11 inches of snow in the upper elevations of the gorge. Heavier snow approaching 30 inches up around Mount Rainier. And then look at Mount farther north into the Washington Cascades. Shows, let's see here. If you go down to the legend, this is under 6 inches of snow in the northern Oregon coast and up into the Willapa Hills. But there is some snow there. So that is enough that it would impact Coast Range travel. And then, we get into the snow level on Tuesday comes up as high as 4,000 feet into Wednesday. So that's still generally all snow in the Cascades. I'm just going to play this through that Thursday front. And let's go ahead and play this into Friday afternoon at 4 p.m. Here's Friday afternoon at 4 p.m. It's going to be a big week for mountain snow. Look at this. 46 total inches from this Sunday night through Friday of next week, which is the first day of March on Mount Hood. 46 inches. Look up in the Washington Cascades, 60, 70, 75 inches of snow, pardon me. The Olympic Mountains, 55 inches. The Coast Range, this might be overdone, but this is biting on 10. It doesn't tell you what elevation this is, but in the upper elevations of the Coast Range, okay, above the passes, I think the highways, this shows 12 inches of snow in the Coast Range, but that's probably above the passes. And notice how the model's having a tough time keeping the I-5 corridor completely dry. I mean, it does show at least a snow chance here and there up around Seattle, and a snow chance mainly overnight, early mornings along parts of the I-5 corridor, but nothing really catches your eye at this point, including up in Seattle, where the National Weather Service believes outside of a rain-snow mix, downtown Seattle will stay snow-free. All right. Here's the upper flow pattern real quick. This is Sunday. Here's that cold trough. This is Sunday at 4 p.m. The cold air hasn't dropped through yet. We'll play this into Monday morning. There it is now. This is that first graphic I showed you to start. The jet stream, the polar jet down south of Salem. We're in the cold pocket into Monday morning. Here's the warming taking place Monday afternoons. The snow level pops up above 2,000 feet. And then we've got a moisture feed into Wednesday. Now, this is that next trough with the cold front that comes in Thursday. And again, look at the polar jet all the way down to Southern Oregon. So this is absolutely Thursday. Snow levels back down below 2,000 feet in the Cascades, and perhaps some snow accumulating over the higher Coast Range passes. Lots to keep an eye on for traveling, obviously, this coming week. All of this is a westerly flow. All of this is westerly flow, which means I-84 along the gorge could just be rainy. And then we're cold all the way into, with mountain snow, that first weekend of March. This is Sunday morning, March 3rd. And then I'm just going to play it to show you that overall, this is a very active, wet, with mountain snow weather flow pattern all the way through. Here comes another drop, all the way through at least the 10th day of March, which is where we're at. Let me back it up, which is where we're at right here, okay? I'm still not convinced that we warm up and go dry the back half of March. I don't think the models have really decided how that's going to play out yet. Okay. Let's just look at some forecast information, shall we? A beautiful day up on the mountain. Wow. Timberline 37 degrees is what, 5 o'clock in the afternoon now. Gorgeous. All right. Dry up there Saturday. PM snow showers, not much, but developing Sunday. Snow level could be above government camp. Government camp right now is 45 degrees. Highways are, obviously all the passes are clean. There's that heavy snow Monday, 1,500 foot snow levels, 10 to 16 inches on Mount Hood, 6 to 10 on Tuesday for 2 feet totals. 1,000, the rising snow level Tuesday afternoon at 2,500 feet, 4 to 6 inches Wednesday with the rising snow level to 4. And then Thursday, that snow level crashes back down to about 1,500 feet with heavy snow, maybe a foot or more on Thursday. So lots going on. Again, this is all courtesy of Hillcrest Ski and Sports Shop, snowboards, rentals, clothing, everything out there in Gresham. Wonderful shop. And don't forget, you can check out the mountain passes right here on my website. Government camp again, 4,000 feet. This is my Mount Hood page on my weather site, portlandweather.com. Let's check out Seattle. And so here's the Seattle. Again, pretty similar to Portland. Monday in the city, generally above freezing, a rain snow mix, not really expecting anything to stick at lower elevations, 40s during the day. Tuesday, 40s during the day. So that's pretty much all rain. I mean, what do they got Tuesday? Tuesday, rain and snow, all rain after 2 p.m., a high of 44. Wednesday, rain, a high of 48. This is Seattle. Thursday, rain and snow, possible mix, but temperatures well above freezing, a high of 46. And so it continues. So the I-5 corridor, growing confidence. And I said something different the other day. I thought Seattle, when this air mass was looking a little bit colder, had a good chance for snow, but the air mass is now a little bit warmer. Look at that Portland temperature, 63 degrees this afternoon. Wow. All right. Let's check out Bend. 25 degrees Monday morning. That's absolutely accumulating snow, right? Let's see if they say how much. Monday. It's got to be snow before 11 a.m. New accumulation of snow. It says less than a half of an inch. So that's not much. I'd keep an eye on that. And then Monday night, 25 degrees. That's got to be at least a chance of some light snow. This shows mostly dry over there, however, with just showery precipitation. Tuesday, partly sunny and 43. And if you get back up here, it really keeps Bend. Maybe some overnight, early morning snow chances, but otherwise it's all in the rain, right? And then here's Portland's forecast, my new 7-day. 42, 53 on Sunday. Rain develops in the PM hours. The evening rain, steady rain with the front. Monday, 37 to 43, well above freezing. Tuesday, closer to freezing in the morning, but it might be dry in the morning. And then rain picks up and eventually becomes steady during the day. Steady rain Wednesday, 40 to 47. 43 to 49 Friday. Again, Wednesday night, Thursday, 3/4 of an inch, maybe an inch of rain. And then Friday, rain at times, 38, 45. So as I say goodbye, yes, the snow level Monday, 500 to 1,000 feet. Showery precip will make it tough to get much, as we talked about earlier. I'll be updating this again tomorrow. I'm meteorologist Rod Hill. Thanks for hitting the subscribe button, and I'll talk to you soon.